Hey guys, welcome back. So today's video is going to be a little bit different. We're going to step back from the makeup, fashion, all of that. And I am going to be reading and reacting to your guys' assumptions about me. So a lot of people have been doing this video and a lot of you guys have asked about it because you're a bunch of nosy little peeps, but that's cool. I understand you guys want to know more about me because I don't really do a ton of personal stuff, so I thought this would be fun to do. I haven't looked at any of the assumptions yet, so I have no idea what you guys think about me. I would like to think that you guys think I'm pretty chill, funny, cool, all that stuff, but I don't know. So I'm going to be sipping on some coffee and reading what you guys actually think about me. Dang, I should have went through these before, because there's way more than I thought there was going to be. Like, it's just never ending. Never ending. Oh boy. Okay, the first one that I see just makes me laugh out loud. The assumption is you love living in New Jersey. False, because I live in New York, and I don't know why so many of you guys think that I live in Jersey, but I get a lot of DMs about like places to go in Jersey, things to do, recommendations, and I'm like, dude, I don't know, because I don't live there and I never have. I live like 4.5 hours away from New Jersey. So I live in upstate New York, if you didn't know. That's where I'm from. You're an only child. False. I have 2 brothers. I am not very close with either of my brothers. One is 9 years younger than me. One is 2 years older than me. We're just not that close, but I do have 2 brothers. That you're mad you haven't hit 1 million subscribers. That's not true at all. The more that I'm on YouTube, the more that I realize it's not about the number of subscribers you have. A lot of it is just, you know, the engagement and the people who do watch your videos, like how do they engage with you, things like that. Like, that's what's more important to me now. So honestly, YouTube and Instagram, like, I would rather all the people who don't watch my videos or don't, you know, interact with me, I would honestly wish that they would all disappear, because it just hurts you to have that many, you know, followers and such low views or such low engagement that it just throws everything off. I kind of just wish I had more true subscribers. Obviously, it would be a cool milestone to hit, but the engagement is more important to me at this point. That you got filler under your eyes. Yes, I actually did that. Over 2 years ago, I had filler put in my under eye. I think it was called velour, and I decided to do it because it's something that I realized that I was not going to be able to fix with eye cream. Like, I was buying every single eye cream that came out, spending hundreds of dollars trying eye creams. And, you know, just after looking into it and doing the research, it just made more sense to me to get under eye filler. And I never really like did a video about it or anything like that. Not that I'm like embarrassed that I did it or anything like that. I just don't know if I would recommend it, because obviously it does look better. You guys have seen the difference, but there's certain like angles and things like that that I feel like it is unflattering. So I haven't had to redo it since I got it done like over 2 years ago. So I don't know. When the time comes when I feel like it's all dissolved, maybe I'll do it again, or maybe I'll show you guys if I decide to do it again. But yes, I have had under eye fillers. And if you're someone who genetically has like, you know, like either deep set eyes or like just kind of like hollowness under there, and like just always had bags, like I've had those since I was a kid. Looking back in old pictures of me, I've always had that. So yes, I have had under eye filler. You view quality over quantity when it comes to your friends. Absolutely true. I have one best friend that means everything in the world to me. Like, I feel like that is so important. You need, like, a girl needs like a girlfriend that is just there for her, that you can, like, you know, spill everything to and not ever feel uncomfortable around. Like, my best friend Tash, like, there's nothing that I would feel uncomfortable saying to her. So I feel like that's really important, and I just feel like she is my friend because she genuinely loves me, supports me, and it's a mutual thing. And I just know at the end of the day, she always has my back. We've known each other for 20 years. So I feel like that's more important to me. And, you know, I have like friends and things like that, but she is just my rock and my everything. So definitely quality over quantity. And a lot of you guys assume that I only had a few close friends and that all is related. So you don't care about being a huge beauty guru with millions of subscribers. This kind of relates to before. I don't care if I have millions or just what I have now. I just want people to, generally enjoy my videos and, enjoy my content. And yeah, I have a lot of opportunities and I've done so many amazing things that I don't feel like I need tons more to, feel better about myself or feel better about my life. I just feel like what I have now, like obviously I want to be better, but I'm just so happy with how things are going so far. So, I don't know what it's like to be a huge beauty guru with millions of subscribers and kind of like a YouTube celebrity. I'm not that person. So I can't say that I don't want to be that, but I like how things are going right now. You were a bitchy, popular, rich kid in high school. I got this a lot. I also got that I was like a mean girl in high school, that I come from a wealthy family. I got that a lot. No, my parents are not rich. My parents are very, middle class, and, growing up, I didn't have like cable or anything like that. My parents never drove like brand new cars. Like I drove like a 1997 Saab as my first car. It was like beat up. My parents like never had like new cars and stuff like that. My dad just recently started driving a new car just because it was a company car. But no, I did not grow up in a wealthy family, and I definitely was not like a mean girl in high school. Like I'm the same person as I was then. Like I'm pretty quiet. Would never go out of my way to be rude to someone. Popular. That was another thing that a lot of you guys said, popular. I went to such a small high school. Like, there's no such thing as popular. Like, everyone knew who everyone was. So it's not like one person is more popular than the other. I just feel like the word popular is, like, weird to me, especially when you come from such a small town. You drink a lot. I don't feel like I drink a lot. I feel like when you guys see me posting, like, on Instagram stories that I'm, like, having wine, or I'm posting a picture with a glass of wine or a drink, cocktail, whatever. Just because I drink doesn't mean I'm like getting drunk every time like I show something. Like, yeah, I enjoy a glass of wine. I enjoy a margarita, something like that. But I'm not like getting drunk every time that I drink. So I don't feel like I drink a lot. Like I don't know, I enjoy alcoholic beverages, whatever. That you can eat whatever you want and don't gain an ounce. This is not true. A lot of people said something similar to this. If you watch my channel in the beginning, like almost 10 years ago, I was about 10, 12 pounds, maybe even 15 pounds heavier than I was now. So that's just proof, because I, gained kind of like the freshman 15 and was eating just like crap all of the time, and it does catch up with you. And I do feel like if I don't work out for a while, or if I'm just eating like crap all the time, it does catch up with me. But I do my best to, fend it off while still enjoying the things I like in life, like food and drinks and things like that. But I can't eat whatever I want and not gain weight. That is not my body type, because I was 15 pounds heavier, 10, 15 pounds heavier before, because my metabolism couldn't keep up that well. Like I do have a good metabolism, but I can't eat anything and everything that I want all the time. Because this is your career, you spend a lot of time alone and get lonely. I do spend a lot of time alone, and my life has been that way, for the past 10 years, because, I don't have coworkers around me all day long. And, I do spend a lot of time by myself, but I've grown to like that. I like spending time with myself. Like, I enjoy spending time with myself. Like, it's something that like, if I'm around a lot of people for a while, like if I'm on a trip, or, I'm just busy all the time having to like do things, like I miss my alone time, and I miss, just being by myself. I don't ever really get lonely though. I think it's because I do enjoy spending time by myself. And then, I do spend time with other people too. So it's not like I'm always by myself, but when I am by myself, I love it. That's just who I am. You get hit on a lot. This is actually so false. This has been my life forever. I think a lot of people assume because I'm like pretty or whatever that I get hit on a lot. I honestly like never get hit on. Like almost never. I don't know. I think maybe I'm just not, I don't give up that vibe. You know, sometimes like whistles here and there, but like, no, guys don't come up to me in bars and like hit on me. No, I don't give off that vibe, I don't think. I think I give off like a don't come near me vibe. Like, I think that's just what I radiate in terms of men. And I've always kind of been like that. I've never been like the really approachable kind, I guess, in terms of guys. That you smell amazing. I like to think I do because I love spraying perfumes. So I would like to think that I smell amazing. So I'm going to assume that that is true. That assumption is true. I'm just going to say it. You are a Libra. I got this a lot, actually. A lot of you guys assume that I'm a Libra. I am a Gemini. My best friend is a Libra, though, and we get along really well. But I am a Gemini. I feel like they get a bad rap, but I don't know. There's certain things that I do relate to being a Gemini. Like, it's very hard for me to make decisions. Sometimes I can be hot and cold. I do get bored easily. And I do kind of have like two sides of my personality. Like, not that that I'm like two-faced. I have like two lives. I feel like on Instagram, it looks like my life is so perfect and, you know, put together and pretty and just like perfectly styled all the time. And then there's me in real life who's just like a bum. So, I don't know. That's how I portray that. You never had a job outside of YouTube. This is false. You know, it's been a while because I've been on YouTube for so long, but I did have jobs. Like, I worked at a college in an office. I worked at Hollister. I did some bartending, waitressing, things like that. Oh, and I also worked at a bridal shop for a little while. I didn't have like really long-term jobs just because I was so young when I started this. But I have had other jobs other than YouTube. You like Rose more than Des. Not true. I love them both equally. Like, you can't like pick one child over the other. But Rose is my firstborn, obviously. Like, she's just been through so much with me. She made the move from Maryland to New York with me, and she's just always been there for me. So we have like a special bond, and you know, I've had her longer. But Des is just the funniest little shit that there ever was. Like, she's the cutest thing. Like, she's wild and crazy, which I love. Sometimes it drives me crazy. But at night, like, between like 8 and, you know, by the time I go to sleep, like, she's just the sweetest angel. Like, when she's sleeping, you can like literally do anything with her. Like, she's like a freaking stuffed animal. Like, she's just the cutest little dog in the whole world. Like, she's just always exhausted, and she'll let you just do whatever you want with her, like a little puppy. So I don't love Rose more than Des, but I've had Rose longer, and you know, I don't know, she's just my firstborn. Like, we have a different relationship, if you will. You get Botox. Yes, I do. I get it right here because I go like this a lot. And, you know, I was starting to see a little bit of a crease forming. So I've gotten Botox there. No shame. And I'll definitely do it again. You drive a luxury car. That is true. I do drive a Mercedes. And actually, my lease is going to be up soon. And if you guys have any recommendations for like a luxury SUV, let me know. Because I'm kind of like starting to look into things. I just don't know what I want. And I don't really know anyone who has any to compare to. So if you guys have any suggestions, let me know. You will have more plastic surgery in the future. No, there's nothing really that I want to have surgery on at this point. I mean, I don't know like when I'm 60 how I'm going to feel, but I do have my boobs done, and that's pretty much all that I would want. I don't really see myself getting any other type of plastic surgery ever, but never say never, I guess. You and Tommy don't live together anymore and broke up. I got a lot of assumptions very similar to this. People ask me this pretty much anytime I post a video. Are you still with Tommy? How come he's not in any of your videos? Did you guys break up? Are you single? The answer to that is no. We did not break up. We still live together. I just decided to not show him on any of my stuff. I mean, if he just naturally appears like in a vlog or something, then whatever. But I decided I don't want to post pictures of my relationship. That's just not something I want to do anymore. It's just a decision I made. He didn't ask me to stop. I just made the decision that I wanted my Instagram feed, you know, and most of my YouTube to not be about my personal life and, you know, like my relationship. I wanted it to be, you know, just like outfits that I wear and things that I'm doing, not about my relationship or my boyfriend. And that is a decision that I have made, and I'm going to stick to that decision. You don't want to get married or have kids. At this point in time, that is true. There's just nothing in my, you know, heart that is wanting to do either of those things at this current point in time. I do think about those things, but when I think about them and like want to do them, it's not for the right reasons. Like, oh yeah, I'd love to get married and have like an amazing, gorgeous dress and take cute pictures. That's not a reason to get married. I would love to have a baby and see what it looked like. That's not a reason to have kids. So that's just where I'm at right now. There's nothing wrong with marriage. There's nothing wrong with having children. It's just not something that at this point in time that I am like dying to do. So that's just me. You've never felt insecure because you're that freaking pretty. LOL. So false. I feel insecure every single day, multiple times a day. There's so many things I don't like about myself, but I don't put that in the forefront of my content, obviously. Like, we all get insecure. There's nobody out there who doesn't get insecure. Like, I am insecure about a lot of things, especially about my looks. There's so many things I don't like about myself, but I try not to highlight those and, you know, talk about them, because talking about, you know, things you don't like about yourself isn't going to make you feel any better. So yeah, I definitely feel insecure all the time. You're a homebody. You'd rather stay home in your PJs than get dolled up to go out. This is true a lot of the times, but I also do like to get dressed up and, you know, wear the clothes that I show you guys in hauls. Like, I like to get dressed up and, you know, feel pretty and girly, but I don't like to do it every day. Maybe like once a week. That's good for me. But I don't like to like go out and party all the time. Like, I like very low key settings and situations. So I am a homebody. Like, I don't like to go crazy, and I do like coming home at the end of the night and, you know, being in my own bed and things like that. But I do like to travel, and I do like to, you know, go out to dinner and get dressed up, but that's pretty much the extent of it. You smoke weed. I have, and I always like try it, but it's not for me. Like, I always feel like I want to be like that chill girl, you know, tokes it up, but it's not me. Like, I've tried it over the years several times. I just would rather drink a glass of wine. No shade if you enjoy that. Chicken wings greater than pizza. False. I could give up chicken wings forever. Pizza, do not ask me to give up pizza. I love pizza. Pizza is everything. That you're getting tired of YouTube. This is false also. I do get frustrated with YouTube at times just because I've been doing this for so long. Sometimes I feel a little bit exhausted, a little bit burnt out, feel like I don't have ideas, but anytime that I do sit down and film, like, I do enjoy it. And that's why I know that I want to keep doing this, because when I am sitting here doing this, like, I'm having fun. So, you know, when it stops being fun, then I will stop doing it. But right now, I still really enjoy it. Your love language is not touch. I also got one that said, like, you hate hugging people or something like that. I guess my love language is not touch. I don't know what my love language is. I don't know how I find that out. But I'm not like a really touchy-feely kind of person. Like, I'm not like super huggy or, you know, just always touching people. That's not who I am. I don't know what my love language is. I mean, I guess if you like say nice things to me, that makes me feel good. I don't know. I would have to look into that. But yeah, no, I'm not like super touchy-feely. Like, I'll definitely like hug people. Like, I'm not like that, but I'm not going to just sit there and like hug you for an extended period of time unless like we're going through a tragic situation. But yeah, no, I'm not really touchy-feely. That would be correct. Taking candid pictures for Instagram is super easy for you. This is so false. What you guys see is obviously the end result, but usually most of the time I'm taking the pictures, I'm feeling so uncomfortable. Like, I don't like posing. Like, I don't even know how to pose. Like, I just kind of do it. No, I don't find it easy. Usually, like if I have my boyfriend taking my picture, we're usually arguing because I'm like, no, do it this angle. And he's like, no, I'm going to do this. Or he's all done with it. Or my best friend or one of my friends is doing it. And I'm just like, ew, no, I hate that one, and that one. It's never easy. It's rarely easy. But, you know, do what you got to do for the gram. So you're an introvert. That is definitely very true. I keep to myself for the most part. I really don't like small talk at all. Like that's when I feel the most uncomfortable, when I'm talking to someone about nothing. Like that, I just want to crawl into my shell and just like go run away like a little turtle. Like I don't want to sit there and talk about like nothing. Like that's just uncomfortable and pointless to me. So I definitely keep to myself a lot. Like I'm definitely not a loud person at all. I enjoy being by myself, but I'm definitely not antisocial. Like I like being around people, but I enjoy being by myself more, if that makes sense. So I am an introvert, but I do like, you know, trying new things, going new places, things like that. It's not that I'm shy. It's just that, like, I'm not one of those people who's just going to sit there and talk. I don't talk just to hear my own voice. Like, if I'm going to be talking, I'm going to be saying something, you know, meaningful, you know? I don't know. You're the sugar mama in your relationship. This is not true. Tommy has his own job. That's why you guys don't really see him a lot. Also, I spend a lot of time because he's always at work. Like he works either 9 to 8 or 9 to 5. So he's working a lot and, you know, he has his own job. I don't pay for things. Like I bought my house by myself because, you know, we're not married, but I don't like pay for him to do things. Like he has his own job and his own things going on. That you eat 800 calories a day to be that thin. No. I eat probably 1,800. I don't know how many calories I eat a day, but it's definitely way more than 800. 800, I don't think that's healthy to only eat 800, but I definitely eat a lot. Like, ask anybody who knows me, like, I never have leftovers, like, at dinner. Like, I'm always finishing my plate. That you want to live somewhere warm and near the beach. I would love to be like a snowbird and, you know, live somewhere warm, like in the south during the winter months, because I do not like January to March. April kind of just sucks. So I'd love to, you know, have like another house somewhere else. Oh, my stomach's growling. Sorry. We were talking about food, whatever. But yeah, I would love to have a house like somewhere warm to escape the winter. That is something that is on my goal list. That you and Tommy fight a lot. I wouldn't say we fight a lot. We definitely bicker a lot about certain things. And, you know, we've been together for 5 years, so I feel like that's natural. That's normal. We definitely don't have a perfect relationship at all. Nobody does. I won't get into, like, my personal issues, but we don't fight all the time, which a lot of you guys assumed. So that's going to wrap up the assumptions. A lot of them were pretty repetitive and redundant, and I don't want this video to be super crazy long. So that's going to be it. But I have to say, you guys were wicked nice to me, and I really appreciate that. I'm really proud of the internet right now because literally there was like no super mean harsh ones, like at all. Like it's not like I'm like blocking them out, like, and not showing them to you guys. Like there really wasn't anything bad. There was a few like dirty ones from dudes, like that you like it deep, and yeah, I'm not gonna talk about that, but I'm very impressed with you guys, and I'm very flattered that you guys think highly of me, so thank you. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, learning a little bit more about me. And yeah, my coffee is wicked cold now, so I'm just gonna go throw it in the microwave, and I will see you guys in my next video.
I know what you're thinking. Why do you not just have like a travel mug? Why don't you just do that to keep your coffee warm? I don't like my coffee to taste like metal. All these like thermoses are like tin. I don't want my coffee to taste like the Tin Man.